Alright. Phase Incantation, I think, would be nice, just for an extra activation of that. We have another draw balance die, though. And those have been treating us pretty well, to be honest with you. But you know what? I think let's go for that. And I don't know what, like, any of these do. I read all of these. Redemption Inscription. Whenever the knowledge orb becomes active, decrease karma. That might be nice. We haven't triggered karma yet, but anything to, you know, reduce karma or avoid it would be nice. Maybe we want to take that. For the next couple of casts, Cosmic Orb will deal purification to all targets. Okay. Not bad. Again, we have been using the Cosmic Orb quite a bit, so not a bad option there for sure. And what do we have? Experimental Pact. Knowledge Orb, draw 3 dice. Other orbs, add 3 paralyzed hex die. And move your orbs clockwise. Okay. I'll go ahead and take Cosmic Expansion for the damage potential. Would get us out of a tight spot. What do we have here? We have some Sentinels, some pretty good ones too. These are all pretty solid. I love a discard, I love a reroll. And this is just pure damage, so not bad choices by any means. I think I might replace the Refractor. I thought we would use conversions a little bit more often, but it seems like we haven't been using them, to be honest, so I'll just go ahead and take the rerolls and live with that. Now what do we have here? None of these fit into our build quite that well. Reduction is probably the best die here, but we do already have a couple of them, so I don't know if we need another one. Mass Cleanse is okay. Just healing and damage, pretty much. Retrograde will kind of position us to possibly get some, you know, leverage for advantages with our orbs. I think I might want Cleanse, though, just for the simple healing and all that. Okay. Go ahead and take, what is that? Orbital Renovation. Okay, we'll take that. Looks like we're just about closing on the boss fight. Looks like this might be the last thing we do for the week. Well, let me see what we have here. Gain 1 Penitence Inscription. Whenever Devotion Orb becomes active, gain Penitence Burst. Okay, not bad. It's not that I hate Karma, I just don't have any use for it on this run. I guess in the event that it does get triggered, this wouldn't be bad. I think both of these would be better, though. Go ahead and take this, because we have been rotating our orbs quite a bit throughout the run. So I will take that. And finally, we have some shields, so I will take that. Great. Can't sacrifice a heart, so we'll just recover one. It's perfectly fine. I want to go ahead and say that we're, you know, totally fine taking care of this guy, but every once in a while he does prove to be kind of a problem. And I don't think we're particularly that strong on this run. It's not a bad run, but we're not dealing that much damage to just write this guy off immediately. I'm thinking, let's be a little careful. That should be enough shields for everybody. I don't think we really need more than that. We have not moved our orbs at all, so that is useless. Yeah, if we can get through this guy, no problem, then we are looking quite good for ground zero. Obviously, we do need... I don't know, we need something to push this run over the edge. Because we have been caught a few times and almost lost the run. And I know ground zero isn't going to be so forgiving. So we do need a little something to push us over that edge, whether defensively or offensively. Let me just get through this fight first. Well, I'll worry about that later. What can I do here? I think I can burn this here and then burn this there. Alright. I really do apologize that I've been sniffling this whole time, by the way. I know it's kind of gross. My voice has probably been all over the place, too. I'm trying to get it back into, you know, its normal streaming and recording shape, but it's kind of taken a bit, especially with these allergies, so thank you for bearing with me, for sure. For sure, for sure. Alright, that was a pretty bad reroll there. Go again, though. We get some damage out of rolling stars. Oh, there we go. Nice. Incorruptible, and we can refresh our virtues. So we can rotate to the Cosmic Orb. Get some good damage going. Go ahead and use Timeless and discard... I forgot the name of this die, but this Astrium die here. Supreme Collapse. I will discard that. And to be honest with you, we should be pretty safe. Just go ahead and use Psychic Blow. We should be done with this fight by the next 2 turns, at the most. Alright. Incorruptible again. Thank you very much. Cleave is great, of course. Rolling stars right there. Oh, yeah. I don't know if we get extra damage for every dice that we rerolled. Is that true? Oh, we're stunned anyways. It doesn't really matter. Let me go ahead and just get rid of that debuff. That's a little interesting. We could discard these and draw some new dice. I don't know if there's anything we can use with the Astrium, though. The only thing I would want is Supreme Collapse, and I think that's already in our discard pile, so not a lot for us to do here. See a magic missile there, an Astrium missile, but like we got unlucky on that roll there. Okay, well, we just gotta burn these somewhere. I guess we could just use it on ourselves, because we have Incorruptible. That's alright. These guys are kind of trying their best to get me, but it's not gonna happen. I almost feel bad, but not gonna happen. mean, this might do it. Okay, not quite. Reduction doesn't do that much damage, I guess. This should do at least a little bit. 7. This will be another 2 right here. And we just need 4, which we should get from our orb. There we go. Easy enough. I'd really appreciate the lag if it would just kind of chill out for a little bit. I mean, just about every animation is starting to get laggy now. It's pretty annoying. Let's go ahead and move on. I think I'm going to need to double down on our shield build, because like I said, we're going to need something a bit more heavy on defense or offense if we want to get through Ground Zero and the boss. What do we have here? Draw 1 additional die per turn, and at the start of each battle, apply 4 Unholy Mist. So that basically goes directly against what I was just saying about getting more shield, unfortunately. Draw 2 additional dice per turn, and at the start of each battle, apply 1 Agony to a random enemy, so they get extra Doom every turn. Or draw 2 additional dice and only use 1 Virtue per turn. These all seem quite bad for us. Out of all of these, I think I would take the Impious Contract. Impious, my bad. But this is still pretty bad. I already know a lot of the Ground Zero stuff's going to hit hard already. So if we're just adding damage to it every turn, then that's not great for us. So, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and skip all of these and just move on. It looks like I actually have a little bit more time than I expected. I've got about another 15 minutes. But maybe if I move quickly, I can get through the next couple of fights here. Okay. We have Rolling Stars, Aquarian Flux, and Penitent's Inscription. Again, we've seen all of these already. I think I'm going to want Rolling Stars. It's just too strong to pass up. Rightful Decree, what is this? We have not seen this. On the next Devotion Orb cast, Devotion Orb will apply Light Shield to all enemies, and all Light Shield will be increased by X. Oh, yeah, I will take that for sure. We can chain that with Aegis Worship. That will be a lot of damage. I will go ahead and just upgrade my Sentinels. They are quite good. I don't want to get rid of them. I will still play it safe and just go for the safe battles, even though I think these could mess us up pretty bad still. Alright, first thing on the docket here, I think we want to try to get rid of this debuff if we can. Because if we get Rolling Stars, then that will deal a lot of damage, and, you know, obviously this would hinder Rolling Stars. So I think, actually, against my own best interest, I think I want to hurt myself and start re-rolling a bunch of stuff ASAP. Yes, obviously we could lose a life here. That's a lot of damage to be had with these, but still a lot of potential to, you know, heal and get some shields, so I think we'll be okay. Okay, so now we have a choice between a little bit of global damage or drawing a new die. Typically I do like to just draw new dice just to see what we get, but to be honest with you, I think that might not be the move this time. You just never know what you're gonna get, so, you know. Could potentially be bad for us, maybe not. I don't really know. I don't really want to find out if I can help it. Okay, they have hidden, but now we can't see their health. Not horrible. It's better than not being able to see their dice or overcorruption meter, that's for sure. But I think we're obviously going to just go down the line here. We're going to be worried about shielding ourselves, healing, and managing overcorruption, because a lot of torment on the field is not great. Because they're going to already apply torment once they get defeated. So, as long as we can just manage all of that, easier said than done, but be okay. Pretty lucky reroll there with that light shield. Did not expect that to be there. What can we do? Going to discard Supreme Collapse. We don't need that. It looks like we can get rid of this stunned debuff. Now we can effectively use Rolling Stars if we get that in our hand. Okay, can I do any more damage here? Some damage there. And I guess we can use this. Should be alright. We should be perfectly safe from these meteors here. Oh yeah, that should not be a problem at all. Wonderful. Alright, there goes one sentinel. At least we still have the other one, so it's not so bad. What do we have here? Void Seek, Refresh, and Draw Balance are all great here. Pretty glad we drew those. I think what we want to do, something like this. Oh, that's perfect. And just Void Seek that same die again. Didn't quite that lucky there. We can refresh, re-roll it. This will answer my question. Receives damage for each die re-rolled. Yeah, okay. So that should be like 33 damage there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We can draw some more dice now. I do need some shields. This would be a perfect time to switch to the Devotion Orb. Okay, we can just burn this somewhere. Well, not somewhere, but just burn it. There we go. And I'm just kind of hoping we don't lose a life here. Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright, now we gotta be real careful because we don't have our sentinels. We're taking extra damage from Torment. We're probably gonna take out one of these guys pretty soon. We're gonna be, getting another Torment eventually. And this one's about to get over-corrupted, so a lot of Torment, actually, coming our way pretty soon. Pretty soon. I was going to do this, but if one of these dies, then we would die from Death Bomb. Well, let me heal. It's going to give me another Torment, but let me heal. So if I get rid of one of these guys with a reroll, it'll deal some good damage to me, but it shouldn't kill me. It should only deal, I think, 4 damage to me. Okay, there we go. Great. Alright. Now I do have the potential to probably take this guy out with another reroll, but that would kill me. I'll take 5 damage from that. So I need to heal for 2. Or this. I could use this. That would work. That should do it, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, pretty intense there, but we got through it. We got through it. Come on. You know, it's not that bad. I can get through it. I'm going to take Cosmic Expansion here. I'll take that. With a refresh, that's not bad. But we have not been using Astrium all that often, so I will take Serenity. For sure. For surely. For surely. Let's get through one more battle, and I will take us to the boss fight, and I will tackle that next week. Actually, you know what? You know what? I have enough time to get through the rest of Ground Zero. I have enough time here. Gonna maybe put me 15 minutes over time, but that's fine. Got some time to spare today. In 4 Devotion Cascade, when Astrium is triggered, cast Devotion Orb X times. Okay. If we had more Astrium to spare, that'd be great, but we do not. So, we'll take the healing there. I will go ahead and skip this, pick up the Star Shards, and move on. I always forget your deal. What is your deal? We've seen you plenty of times, but I always forget what you do. Reroll this enemy die every 3 times it receives purification. Okay. So we basically cannot trust what it says up here. We kind of can, but kind of can't. So we'll take that as it comes, I suppose. What do we do here? Let's go ahead and use Cleave. Draw a new die. I'm going to shield myself. I'll just do that right away. Reroll both of these. We can Void Seek that Cleave. Use it again. Now we gotta burn this Self-Corrupt, it looks like. Shouldn't really be an issue. We'll still have 1 shield. And this should not kill us. I don't even think it could kill us in the, worst case scenario. What I mean to say. I'm gonna stick with the Devotion Orb probably for the entire battle here. I feel like shielding is gonna be our best friend during this fight. Let's try to get rid of this stun debuff ASAP, like I did before. I don't have any Astrium to spare, so that will be discarded. Refresh Virtues, I'll probably use that. Draw Balance Dice, yes. Alright, let's go ahead and use this. I'm gonna re-roll your dice. Now I have the opportunity to get a lot of light shield going with this. Brightful Decree. Can I get a Aegis worship going though? Can I get that going? No, I guess not. Okay. Still see some potential here. I saw a draw die in there. Try to re-roll into that. That'll rotate my orbs, though. I don't want that. And if I'm not gonna get a Aegis Warship this turn, then I'll just go ahead and save Rightful Decree for later. I don't have to cast it if I don't want to, so I'll save that for later. Alright, are we really worried about anything this turn? We're gonna get Torment, which could be bad, because we already have one Torment. I didn't even notice we got this, but I guess we'll get another one. So that is extra damage we could be taking. But we still do have Rightful Decree and Conjure, so should be safe from whatever we need to protect ourselves from at any given moment. I guess let's just go ahead and use all of these. We should be fine. And we'll burn this on the Sentinel. I don't want to really waste my shield right now. Oh, Serenity is great. Thank you very much. It looks like we're still not too worried about much here. We don't have Rolling Stars, unfortunately, or else I would use that. Gonna have to, you know, deal with what we do have. Production is great. We can just burn this on the enemy. Fine. If I'm honest, I'm thinking the rest of this fight looks pretty squared away. Might take us a little bit to get that much damage in, but looks like we're doing pretty well here. Oh, there it is. There's Aegis Warship right there. Now we do have reduction, you know, on our dice here, so let me see if we can't get rid of that first. There's one. Maybe not. Maybe not. And none of these are going to deal direct purification damage. They're not going to be affected by, you know, minimized, but let's go ahead and still use this. Hopefully it does more than one damage. Hoping it does more than one damage. Four. Okay, whatever. I saved that for that. Saved all that just for that. That's fine. That's fine. We're near the end of the battle anyways. No big deal. Ah, thank you. Oh no, he killed me! Oh, come on. Cheap shot. Cheap shot. We had that much shield the entire time and we died at the end to the death bomb. That's crazy. I guess that's okay though. It's not the end of the world. Gain one bright inscription. Whenever Cosmic Orb becomes active, gain Rightful Decree. Okay. Sounds quite good. Yeah, I will go ahead and take that. It sounds really good. Oscillate or conflicted purging. I will take oscillate. Thank you very much. And now we have our boss fight. And like I said, I will go ahead and just tackle the boss fight here. Because I have a feeling if I don't do it now, I'm probably going to forget later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a balanced chest. Then I'm going to duplicate Aegis Worship, because we still only have the one. I've been looking for more, and I've passed up like 2 or 3 of them throughout the fight, or throughout the game, so. I will just go and duplicate one of them, and be on my way. Where are you? Where are you at? Aegis Worship. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Now we've got 2 of those. I don't want to sacrifice a heart for this boss. Whichever boss it is. I'm going to need all my health, for sure. Starting off with the Devotion Orb is pretty sweet. To just immediately shield ourselves. Production is also pretty great. You can do this, reduce that. It would be nice. I know I don't think we can do this right now. It would be nice if we could, like, use this and get some shield on this guy and then use Aegis Worship. Oh, that actually still works. I forgot it applies to Sentinels as well. Okay, never mind. I was going to say it'd be nice if we could just use Aegis Worship directly on the boss, but it had hollow skin, which is gone now, but, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. Alright. So a lot of stuff happening at once here, obviously. Trying to think about how we want to approach the boss. I know we already are in, round 2 here, but trying to think about how we want to approach not dying, because obviously this guy's going to get stronger and stronger as the fight goes on, so I'm going to have to take it out as quickly as possible, I guess. That will help for sure. Just getting rid of the minions, that would definitely help. Good reroll would also help, for sure. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So what is your deal? What do you do? At the start of your turn, Uncaged Anomaly deals 1 corruption to a random target 5 times. We should be safe, because you're not going to do more than 3 damage, possibly. That should be okay. Obviously means that you're probably going to get healed at some point. And they're both going to get over-corrupted, which is not great. So we want shielding on this guy, we want shielding on ourselves. And I guess possibly re-rolling. But just about every face on this die is pretty bad, so I don't know if we really need to worry about that. Okay, this guy's almost out of here. Can I finish the job? I I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, I can with cleave. There we go. Let's use cleave. Get that guy out of there. Now we can just focus on the boss. And it already does have 7 reality disruptions, which already is a problem for sure. But the fact that we're on the devotion orb is pretty great, because we could just use shielding every turn. It's amazing for us. Oh yeah, look at that. Totally fine. So, I'm thinking as long as we re-roll this die that the enemy has, whenever he would spawn his sentinels, if it's, you know, one of these faces here, we go ahead and re-roll it. And other than that, we just have to worry about shielding. I think we'll be okay. We'll just be chipping away at the health every turn. It's probably going to take a while, but we know how that goes. Not anything unusual to us. Still don't have rolling stars, which is a bit unfortunate. It would be a lot, you know, very helpful to have rolling stars right now. And I don't want to trigger that too much, because we are going to trigger Karma if I do another one of those. Gotta be careful. Okay. I think we're ready. I don't have any torment, so you might punch through my shield, but you're not gonna... I don't think you're gonna make me lose a life. Maybe you will. I don't know. Oh, not quite. Okay. The torment here, though, is gonna kill me, I think, eventually. Because it'll just keep healing itself and over-corrupting itself over and over again. So I'm going to need a lot of damage, somehow. I don't have a lot of things that hit that hard. Okay. Yeah, not a great turn. Not a great turn. Yeah, I'm starting to think... shielding on the boss might only be helpful if it's above, like, 15, maybe. But other than that, it's not going to do much. So it would probably be better to just keep it for myself. Otherwise, we're just going to need as much damage as possible. Again, we're not going to get that much damage unless we have, like, rolling stars, or we can somehow get a lot of Astrium, a single turn, something like that. We're getting there, though. We can go ahead and use this. Discard our stuff, right? Oh, the Knowledge Orb has to be active. Okay, never mind. Scratch that, then. Scratch that. Scratch that. Oh, that is horrible. What am I supposed to do with that? Of course I have to burn this. These, I suppose, might as well go on the Sentinels, because otherwise I think I might lose a life. So goodbye Sentinels for now. Okay, alright. Yeah, I might have a problem. All of a sudden, this is looking real bad for me. Really bad. Horrible, even. Unsalvageable, maybe. I think what I need right now would be the Cosmic Orb, but we don't have enough rotations to get there. There's a Rolling Stars right there. We can't re-roll anything right now. Use this. Maybe re-roll into it. Yep, there we go. A little late, but still helpful, I guess. Okay, I think I'm going to want to shield myself as much as possible. Let's go and discard this. It's pretty great. We can get some good stuff from this. Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Let's see. 10 reality disruption with this many enemies is good, because it means I only have to save myself from the overcorruption and the initial, like, first couple of hits, probably. So we should be okay with just 5 shield. The more the merrier, of course, but we should be okay. That's pretty bad. Global Torment is pretty bad. Okay. So, I'm almost starting to lose sight of what we can do, to be honest with you, because this guy's getting so strong with Torment that we almost can't do more damage than it's going to be healing itself every turn, which is a bit unfortunate. Can use Rolling Stars, which might be enough, maybe. There's not a lot else we can be doing right now. And it's random, so yeah, stuff like that might happen where we hit the Sentinels instead of the actual boss. There's one, okay. Go ahead and put the shield on us before we lose it. Refresh our virtues. Let's go ahead and reroll again, because we can. Yeah, I guess that's going to be our saving grace then. Once we get our Sentinel back, it's going to be Rolling Stars that's going to get the job done. If we can finish the fight fast enough. I'm thinking we don't want to rotate right now. If we rotate 2 times clockwise, it's going to put us on the Astrium Orb. Then we do counterclockwise to the Karma Orb. Then another clockwise back to the Knowledge Orb, which is not going to be that beneficial to us right now, so I don't think we want to play any of these. This could be beneficial, though. The Karma Orb is a bit of a problem, because that's going to deplete our shields, but just about every other orb is going to be helpful here. So I think it's worth it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That guy's still alive, which is a problem. You know what? Let's go ahead and rotate to the Cosmic Orb and take that guy out. I can't afford to keep that guy alive. Okay. So what am I worried about now? Obviously, Reality Disruption could tear through our shields pretty easily. And the Overcorruption is going to deal some damage to us. Especially because we do have Torment. So we probably are going to lose a life here. But as long as we don't lose 2. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. We are on the Cosmic Orb, so we do have some damage to do, or that we can do with our Virtue here. If we Void Seek another refresh, that could actually be great for us. There it is. Come on. Ah, unlucky, but we can reroll. Okay. There it is. Okay, great. So, what I want to do is activate the Cosmic Orb. It's a little over 20 damage right there. I'm going to use this Virtue. I am going to use Claromancy, get rid of this Corrupt action there. Apparently get a restock. I did not expect that. I was not paying attention, but that is great for us. I'm going to rotate our orbs. So now, we can get some shields going. Protect ourselves at least a little bit. Reroll again. Reroll all of these right here. Looks like we can reroll one more time. Finally, get some shields. Maybe with another Claromancy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 2's better than none, so we can use this and deal, I think, 20 damage, and I think that should end the fight. I think that should do it. Yeah, there we go. Holy moly, I thought we were about to lose. Clutched it right at the end there. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, we didn't get an achievement? Oh no, we did. I don't know what that one was for, though. It's called Astrea of Holding. Okay, well, we did get through it. We did get through it. Did good today. Now we have Anomaly level 8. Alright, so we are making some progress. And I will go ahead and check out what that achievement was there. And I'll go ahead and sign out. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you if you watched this whole session. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe or follow me on Twitch. Link will be in my description. Oh, I see. We had 50 dice. I think we just had 50. So that's pretty nice. We got that done. But I will go ahead and see you guys next Monday in a few days. So stay tuned. And we will be tackling Anomaly level 8, 9, and 10 next. And once we are done with that, we will go ahead and take care of the rest of the achievements on the list. There's still quite a bit to take care of, but I think once we get through Anomaly levels, most of the other achievements will be fairly easy to get, I think. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Alright, thank you for watching. See you next time. See ya!